It's about us right now, girl, where you going? It's about us right now, girl, where you going?
Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is all about eyeliner and lashes. I'm showing you how I get my wing liner and how I apply my lashes. So let's get started. This video is all about eyeliner and eyelashes. So here's my eye with nothing on it. We're gonna do first our liner, and we are gonna do that with this Cream Clay Pot by Tarte in the color black, and this brush by Sonia Kashuk. I'm so sorry, I'm slaughtering this name, but I got this in a set from Target. So here's my eye with nothing on it. I first start off by drawing a straight line coming right from the end of my eye. Straight line. Not going up, not going down. It's just straight out of my eye, heading towards the end of my eyebrow. After that, I grab a little bit more product and just pull it up. This is how you decide how big or how thick you want your eyeliner to be. I want a little drastic eyeliner, so I'm just gonna make it a little thick. And you just drag it out. And I'm really using almost nothing from the cream liner. That way it's really easy to manage when I go in with the liquid. And then I flip the brush to the front to just outline where I want them to connect. So now that they're all connected, I just go over it one more time just to make it a little smoother, because I got this little corner a little bit off. But that's okay, because I'll fix it with my liquid. So this is basically our outline, and this is what you're going to use to follow with the liquid liner. So now that we got that outline, we are going to go in with our liquid liner, and I'm going to use this liquid liner, Schwing by theBalm, and it's my favorite because of the brush that it comes with. Like the brush is not a brush, it's kind of like a foamy. So for this part, you could either start here and just follow that line, or you could start here and following that line. So I'm going to start with my inner line and just drag it out. Take as long as you need. Okay, then when we get to the end, I usually just grab do that same line. And I just used a little bit of product every time, just it's easier to manage. And now we have an eyeline. Now we have a cat eye. And then just, if you want to keep adding more, we might end up with panda eyes at the end of this, but if you want to make it thicker, I suggest starting from the outside and then just dragging it in. And that is how I do my eyeliner. I really feel like using the cream liner before the liquid liner really helps me a lot, especially just because I just trace it over with this one. Now we're going to move on to the next eye. Okay, so I tried to do this eye earlier already. That's why you see all this black residue everywhere. Same thing as the other eye. Just grab a little bit of product. Eyeliner is such a tricky part of makeup. But my best tip, especially for cat eyes, is to start right. Just make a straight line going to your brow. Don't go up and don't go down, because if you go up, then it's just going to be like weird. And then you just make your straight line and then just bring it up and make a triangle. I've been doing this method since I started doing makeup. Just outlining it with cream first and then going in with the liquid. And it's worked out pretty well, I think. Now we're just going to go in with our liquid. And just find whatever eyeliner works for you better. I used to use e.l.f.'s, the dollar one. And that one used to work really good.
I'm with you, oh, oh, oh. I'm with you, oh, oh, oh.
Like, it really gives you like a really matte finish to it, so I really like that. And then if worse comes to worse, you could always just use a little bit of some Q-tips just to clean it up. And just make sure they're both even, which is the hardest part. Like, the struggle to get eyeliner even is really real. So I think I got them pretty even. This is what they look like. Missed a couple of spots right here. And then just let it sit and dry. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyeliner, we are gonna go in and apply our false lashes. If you are a beginner with false lashes, I would really recommend something like this that you could buy at any like fashion store. They're really inexpensive lashes, usually run for like $1.50 or $2. If you are more advanced, then I definitely love Lena lashes. Look at these. Any kind of mink or silk lashes are beautiful and you can use them forever. These are probably like a good 5 uses the most, because then, you know, they get sticky and ugly. These ones, since they're silk, they're a good like 15 to 20. And then if you want to go really dramatic and bold, then we have the Vegas Snake Grand Glamour, and I've been living by these lashes for a really long time. Probably like my favorite, just because they're really inexpensive. They're $7. They have them at Walmart, Target, Ulta, and online. So to put on fake lashes, the first step I do is go in and curl my lashes. We're just gonna grab our eyelash curler. And I do this because it's easier to blend your lashes with the fake lashes. And you don't have to do it like a long, it's just a little curl. Okay, so if you're a beginner and you are going with these lashes, I'm gonna just teach you how to put on one. Very easy. And then I'm gonna teach you another way, just in case you need a little bit more practice. You need a really good glue. This glue I've been living and swearing by forever. It's clean color. It's really inexpensive. You can find it anywhere you find lashes, or online. I know they have online. And then you need a good pair of tweezers. These tweezers I got from the 99-cent store. They came in like a man's like tool, like necessity things, and it came with like a lot of different tweezers, but I really like these. They make everything very simple and easy. Okay, so you're just gonna grab your lash like this with your tweezers. Well, first you're gonna put glue. So you're gonna grab your glue. If you don't want to just squirt it straight to the lash, because sometimes it does squirt a lot and it gets all over, then just put some on your finger, like so, and just dip the eyelash. And a little bit goes a long way. especially with this glue. This glue like survived Vegas pool parties and everything, so you'll be really good with this one. So just grab them with your tweezers and blow on them a little bit, just so the glue gets a little dry. Then you're just gonna literally grab your eyelash, grab your mirror, look down towards the mirror, and set your eyelash where your real eyelashes start. So I'm looking down at my mirror. And just set it in. Once you set it in, then just flare it out a little bit so you see where it landed. And there it is. So now we got lashes. Okay, so now if that's still a little too hard, we do have another way. Just grab your lash. This is just for like real beginners, like day one you cannot put not even one eyelash on. So what I'm gonna do is grab my lash and cut it in half. Don't cut where the lash is, cut right in the middle, like you'll see where there's like a little gap. So cut that in half. Now you have 2 pieces of lash. Whichever part is harder for you to put on, whether it's the first, like the beginning part, or the end part, that's the start. That's the one you start with. So I'm gonna start with the beginning part, and you could tell which one's the beginning part because it usually starts off shorter. You see that? You could tell. It usually starts off shorter and then it flares out to a bigger lash. And like I said, you want to do that to your beginner lashes, your inexpensive lashes, because if you have silk or mink lashes, that's probably just gonna detangle the whole strip. And then again, just dip it and blow it to get tacky. And this one you could look down, or you could just look straight in the mirror because it's a shorter strip. And then you're just gonna go in and put it right there. So that part's in, and then you have the rest of it. And then you're gonna do the same thing, just dip it, blow on it, and then just add it on to the other part. And you could cut it to as many strips as you need to, 1, 2, or 3. I just figured 2 because these lashes are shorter. So then this is what you end up with. And this is what we end up with. And you just apply your lashes. Okay, so those small lashes are great and beautiful and a great way to like start off, but once you graduated from those lashes, then you go in with the big guns, and these are the biggest name ones, the Grand Glamour. This one's. And this one's, I recommend cutting, measuring out your eye, and cutting from the back. I don't recommend cutting the middle of this ones because they have a really thick band to hold it all together. This ones might take a little longer to get tacky, so just keep glowing because it's a thicker band. And once they are done, we look down and set in. And then I like to grab the tweezers and just sweep away like the glue, the residue. And just play with it, make sure you set it in right. And there it is. So now we are just gonna apply the other one. This one, since the band is so like thick, I just press on the glue and just apply it directly on there. And that's how it looks. Now that the glue is nice and tacky and sticky, we are just gonna look down and set them in. And now they're both in. Let them dry a little bit before you go in with your mascara. So we're just gonna grab my favorite mascara, Mad Lash by theBalm. And it's my favorite because it's the only one I own. So then we're just gonna concentrate on our lashes, your real lashes. And we're just gonna grab it and sweep it up so they could blend with the fake lashes. Grab it and sweep it up. And you only need a couple of coats. And then just go into your bottom lashes. So this is the finished look. That is how I apply my eyeliner and how I apply my lashes. It just takes a lot of patience and practice, especially with your eyeliner, because that could frustrate the heck out of anybody. I know it still gets to me sometimes when it's not perfectly even, but just practice, practice, practice. Patience, patience, patience. The same thing with lashes. Look down when you're applying them. That way you could see where they're supposed to land in your eye. Always make sure to cut them and measure out. Always make sure to measure out your eye and cut them, because obviously some lashes are really long and people have different size eyes. Cut them in the middle if you just want to apply them by steps. But basically it. I really hope you guys like it and enjoy it. If you have any questions, leave them below. Thanks.
I need you around, I need you, oh. Smile at us right now, girl, where you going? Smile at us right now, girl, where you going?